Students, in last video we have studied types and important properties of quadrilateral. Students, in 2020 scholarship exam, 5 questions were asked on quadrilateral only. So means you will get easily 10 marks if you know all the properties of quadrilateral. So in this video we will see some examples which were asked in scholarship paper of 2020. So first example, so this is first example. Find the length of side of square if the diagonal is 13 centimeter. Generally I told in last video, if the length of side of square is 4 centimeter, its diagonal is 4 root 2. 5 centimeter if length of side, diagonal is 5 root 2. Means what? General formula, if length of side of square is x, this diagonal will be x root 2. But here length of diagonal is 13. What is the length of side? Or one more example I will tell you. If length of diagonal is 13 root 2, directly you can write side is divided by root 2. So easily we can write answer 13. But here in this example you have given length of diagonal is 13. So in the beginning only I am going to tell you how to solve it directly in exam. If length of side of diagonal is 13, length of diagonal is 13, then what is the length of side? So side is equal to diagonal length upon root 2, means 13 upon root 2. So, or you can do directly how? Length of diagonal divided by 2 into root 2. So it will be 6.5 root 2. So this is the answer. So answer is root 2. Direct method. But I will tell you here what is the method. Means how will solve it step by step. If length of side is x, suppose. Now here it is given diagonal length is 13. So we know property of square, all sides are equal. So we can solve by Pythagoras. X square plus x square is equal to 13 square. You know Pythagoras theorem. Sum of squares of two sides is equal to square of its diagonal. So x square plus x square, answer is 2x square is equal to 13 square. Don't find answer of 13 square is 169. No need. So you can find x square is equal to 13 square upon 2. So this 2 is multiply here, it will go for division here. Now from x square is equal to 13 square upon 2, find value of x. So x is equal to square root of 13 square is 13, and we cannot find square root of 2. So square root of 2 is root 2. So in the denominator we cannot keep root 2. For that you have to rationalize it, means you have to multiply same number, means root 2 into root 2, means for root 2 you have to multiply root 2 in the numerator and denominator. So root 2 in the denominator will be 2 and 13 root 2. So 13 upon 2 and the answer is 6.5 root 2. So in this way by method we can solve. Now second, now in the same 2020 scholarship paper, this statement, which example was there, which of the following statement is not true? So a very important part is you see this not true, which is not correct. So you have to select such two options. So we have studied properties of rhombus. We know rhombus. I will draw figure of rhombus. So rhombus. So this is rhombus. So properties of rhombus: diagonals of rhombus bisect each other at right angle. This property is very important. Diagonals bisect each other at right angle. So first option, the diagonals of rhombus bisect each other, it is true. Second, the diagonals of rhombus are perpendicular. I said only, it is important property only, bisect as well as right angle. Making angle 90 degree means they are perpendicular. This is also true. So now remaining two are the options, means which are not true. This is not true. This is not true. But we'll check it. So you have to write answer. These are true property, but they are, the question is asked not true. So the answer is 3 and 4. So keep in mind which is not true. But we check it. Angles of rhombus are congruent, they said. So here if we see, these angles of rhombus are not congruent because this angle is obtuse angle, this angle, and it is acute. It is acute obtuse, means they are not congruent. If we see square, all angles are equal, 90 congruent. Diagonals of rhombus are congruent. If we observe by observation only, it is smaller one, it is bigger one, they are not congruent. If we see square, it is one diagonal. If we draw diagonal like this way, both the diagonals are congruent. In rectangle also diagonals are congruent. Now next one, next question in same exam, if length of one of the diagonal of rhombus having side 25 is 14, means 25 is not length of diagonal, 25 is length of side. So I will write here length of side is 25, length of diagonal is 14, means side 25 is one statement and diagonal is 14, it is another statement. So diagonals of rhombus bisect each other, means one diagonal is 14, means suppose this diagonal is 14, but bisect means it will make two equal parts, so this length will be 7. So now here asked to find length of other diagonal, means you have to, so length of this diagonal is 14, half part will be 7, one side is 25, we can find length of other diagonal. But here by using Pythagoras theorem, it is a right angle triangle, so we can find length of one side of right angle by using Pythagoras theorem. So here some student, means direct I am going to tell you here trick. What is trick? So students, some students, they know the triplet, they how they will solve. Here it is a right angle, it is a hypotenuse, means biggest side, so remaining two sides are smallest, so there is a triplet 7, 24 and 25. Out of that triplet, here we have two sides 7 and 25, so we need only to find remaining one side, so remaining side will be 24. So this side is 24, half part of the diagonal is 24, another part will be 24, so full length of diagonal is 24 plus 24, 48. So the answer is 48. So this is a method, actually you have to do in this way. But how it is? So by Pythagoras theorem we will do it like this way. Suppose it is a right angle triangle like this way, so one side is 7, length of diagonal is 25, we have to find this side by triplet you can find, or by Pythagoras. So I will find by Pythagoras, I will show you. X square plus this side is x, for example, so x square is equal to 25 square, so x square is equal to 25 square minus 7 square, so the answer will be 625 minus 49. Otherwise you can solve by x square minus y square method, and by factorization x plus y into x minus y, that method also you can solve. So the answer is, here it will be 576, so x square value is 576, therefore x value is root 576, so it is 24, so x value is 24 here. This side is 24, means this one, it is a right angle, here I have drawn, so this is 7, here hypotenuse is 25, remaining side means here it will be 24, so this is 24, this is 20, so length of diagonal is 48, so this is the answer. Okay, that's all, we'll see next example in next video.